is BelynneBez, and this is You Are a New Person. I have a way, I can't explain the way that I do things on my program because I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to give anybody any room to steal anything. Okay? I just want to welcome you to SAS TV. And you know, we talked about what we're going to be doing today. So let's go ahead and begin, okay? Let's go ahead and begin. If I think you need a reading, I will do it. If not, we're going to go ahead and start the process of a merge for you, okay? If you watch anything on my channel, it is examples. These are not the full-blown charts. These are not the full-blown stories. These are just a little bit. Hopefully in 2020, you'll be able to see the situation, okay? What I'm doing. So I have to go ahead and do this first. I like to just go ahead and see what's going on and see where your head is in situations, okay? We're just going to take a look here. No problem. These are not dailies, monthlies, or yearlies. These are just something that'll take it to the next level. Oh, you strong. You really don't need no damn chart. You're already there, but you just need some help. You need some help. Because look here, we got some finances that's having some problems. I could help you with that. I'm going to show you who in the way of that, okay? You're going to have to leave that. Okay, so we have this defensiveness about, then your self-esteem is somewhere. And then your thought process, you have this fear. And then you don't communicate well. And you're kind of judgmental too. So let's go ahead and we're going to do a mechanism chart for you. And as I say, I want to thank you to SAS TV. I wish I could say on here how I do things and how I keep my people and how I let some of my people go. Or if this is for you, I can't say that. So get you a piece of paper. Now I want to tell you this. I want you to work with me. I'm gonna tell you this. Usually when I do something like this, you got to be with me for 6 months. Once you get this, you're gonna have to take this and work it for the next year. Because I do these in increments. You usually do something like this for 6 months with me, and I leave you to go on the last 6 months, okay? So, I would like for you to commit to 6 months with me at the same rate of what I charged you. I think I charged you cheap. You can take advantage of SAS TV, but like I said, I wish my old channel was still up, and you can really reference there. But I have to make sure this SAS TV is for you, okay? So this reading is very important. When I do this stuff, when I do it for you, it's because I am doing it to help you. I'm not doing this for any show-off methods. I'm not doing this to make people feel bad. This is how I wish I could tell you what we'll talk about it, okay? So this is how we're going to begin with me, and we're going to work from here. I'm asking you to commit to 6 months. If you cannot commit to 6 months, I need you to keep this chart and everything I tell you for the next 6 months, and do not get another reading till 6 months is over, because this goes in levels. I have several people on it, and it's working for them. This goes in levels. This is not going to, if you do like I'm telling you now, I don't want to hear it. I want you to commit to 6 months of this, so I can prepare you and have you ready for SAS TV, so you can get into my videos and stuff, and you can see what I'm talking about and how you can incorporate. Like I tell people, I do this for my subscribers. My channel ain't for everybody. My channel is Sam's Club. You got to be a part of it. You got to take advantage of it. I'm trying to take you somewhere. Please commit to 6 months. If you want to pay it all up front, you can. Or you can pay it per month. If you do plan on paying it per month, you need to commit to that day, okay? And that will be the day that everything's going to go down for you as far as the follow-up. I do look at each one of the months, and I will tell you about if you see my other persons, I do. I tell them where they have growth, where they are going. I build and I walk with them along with these charts. If you go ahead and get the second month, it comes with the food chart. And the food chart explains the foods that you can eat to help you in those balancing areas. And we're going to do, did I say a mechanism chart? Let's begin. I got this from the local dollar store. As I say, these are examples. And for me to do that big board right there is very costly, and it takes a lot of time. That big board is coming up. But for now, we're going to do these. We're going to see how this works first before we expand, because the expansion is going to go up, okay? But I don't want to do that with y'all. I want to do that where people can really understand what I'm going because, so I got this from the dollar store. If you don't have this, I want you to get you one if you can. And you can take it on your board. When I do the food prep chart, I definitely want you to get one of these if you commit to it. If you do not commit it, do not come back for 6 months, okay? Because this stuff is important. Get this, or get your piece of paper, and I want you to do a mechanism chart, okay? And this is how I want you to do it at the bottom. I don't know what I said it was at first. I need to hurry up and mechanism. I'm going to be doing sensual readings. Now, I want to tell you this. I want, if you commit to it, I don't want you to be dipping into the other stuff I do. I want you to, this is the beginner. This is like this is your first day of school, and this is where we're going. If you would like to bump, and if you like other things that I have, I can include it in, but I don't get off topic. I keep you focused. This is not about love. This is a mechanisms, thought processes, delivery, communications, how you are communicating, why are people doing you the way they are, why do you act, this is a mechanism. First, we got to shake the shit first. We got to shake it, not take the shit. We got to shake you first. And then I need to put it into your hand. And then when I put it in your hand, I got to make sure you don't eat it. I got to make sure you blowing everything off exactly like I want it. I want a clean slate, and I want you mentally liable, not perfect, acknowledgement. And then we can put the love, then we can put the sensual, then we can have the fun stuff, and then we can do the finances. This is a process. This ain't no. So this is your mechanism chart. And you are new, that's why I'm doing it, okay? I want you to write that down there. And I want you to put the date. So today's the 2nd. I'm going to put it up to me. Please commit. I want you to commit. And then we're going to pick a day that you're going to do it. And this is where I start. I don't like to put my techniques on here because these girls copycat so much. But I'm going to do love. I want love, life, either the mechanism, career. And I don't think you're ready for the bullshit box yet. So what I'm going to put there, I'm going to put a dot next to each one. You can use different colors or the same. A lot of people know me for this technique, love, life, career, and bullshit. I'm not going to start you off with the BS because I will have to put that, I will have to put love in that box right there. Okay? So right there, we're just going to leave it. We're going to put blank in that box because if you commit, we're going to be doing finances. If you commit, we're going to do sensuals. If you commit, we're going to do dates. Okay? So that's what you're looking forward to. And I want you to write I want you to snapshot this up. This is what I want you to commit to. So let's go ahead and begin. I'm not going to really touch the love box, okay? This is not a reading. This is a consultation. This is where we can take you. Okay? We got to work with what we got. This is not going to be perfect, and this is not a point the finger. This is not a reading. If you come to me, it's not about all that reading stuff. It's about self-improvement. It's about, like I said, blowing off the stuff, bringing in the things you want, and knowing how to keep it through the stuff you have to blow off. I'm going to use your same situation, but bring in what you want so you can keep it. But we're going to be working with a lot of positives. This is nothing negative. This is your new start. Welcome to the Merge for You, okay? So one of the major things, and I want you to get your pen and paper out. We're going to start with the life box. And in the life box, things are very heavy for you. And I want you to put 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. I write big. So in that first box, I want you to put down something with, I want to write jealousy down. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. I want you to put down into the next one, endings. I want you to put down endings. You just kind of blunt. And then right here, I want you to put down how you see your finances. You're not full on. You're not committing. Full on commitment. I want you to write that. These are the things that we're going to be working on. We're going to free you from some stuff. full-on commitment to finance. That comes under stability, ma'am, but we're not there yet. We don't want to get too big. And you can be tight, honey. I want you to work on this tightness, even to where you don't let nobody know what you got in your pocket, okay? So understand where I'm taking you. This is in the box where the commitment lies, the things that you want to free up, the things that you want to make bigger for yourself, okay? These are the areas where the things are blocking you, okay? Those are the things that are blocking movement, and we're going to talk about it. Because your thinking and how you see things and your thoughts and your upbringings and the people you hang with and the people you talk on the phone and the things that you hear and the stuff you see. I don't watch TV, so anybody knows me, no, I don't. Yeah, I can't tell you what's going on. So we're going to go ahead and get into, we're still in the life box because I want to continue with this. Okay, once again, that stability card keep coming up. I want you to just put stability in there. You think so much about what you want to do, stability. There is, and I want you to work on abrupt thinking before you speak. But it's the backward situation, because what you do is you harbor and then speak. I need you to speak. I need you to think how you feel. And I'm going to tell you how that works. I want you to think how you feel. And when you think how you feel, I want you to put in your mind that you have to express. So I want you to write in parentheses expression. We're just going to work with this week, okay? So let's go ahead and go over what I put in your life box, and then we're going to start explaining the other box that I have for you. I need you to commit so we can get some things done. Before I let you be interrupted, so let's go ahead and go over what we have in the box here. I don't think I have much time here. So we have in the life box. Now, I put jealousy there because you can come out very blunt and you can say how you feel to people you don't know. You don't have any filter because you have that honest speech. So people may think that you are jealous because of they don't know you. You see what I'm saying? Not thinking of your concern. I just want you to know, that's one of the things that's in the life box. People could tend to judge you with that. We also have a full-on committed to finances. Now, I saw a lot of switch-watch negotiations. I do feel like you do take care of your business, but sometimes you overlook things or you just don't want to see it. It shows you being very careful. I don't know if you wear glasses or not, but I want you to get ready to fully commit to your finances, okay? Paying attention to everything that's coming on. Now, so one thing about the full-on is that you can also be tight. You can come off a little bit selfish in some kind of ways, but I don't think that you consistently do things like that. I think it's at a certain point when you have to fully commit to you have to fully commit to the finances and become tight, okay? I did say a really good thing, and I want you to put a question mark and a smiley face. I want you to put that next to stability, because that is the main point of all this stuff. Working on the jealousy, that's communication, how blunt you are. We can't change that. We can just think before we speak. A lot of times, the jealousy / blunt talking, people think you're jealous because you're a blunt talker. When you talk to bosses and friends and family, you don't know who you're speaking with. You don't know who you're going to meet again. I'm not saying don't say it. Just a little filter on at work and with certain situations that could take you places. Some of those things can block you, okay? Because people judge. Think how you feel. That's the most important thing in your life box, because instead of just harboring or just thinking and just blasting, think how you feel. Soon as you hear it, I want you to feel it and speak it. Communicate about your feelings, and that will train your mind to release emotions. Release stuff. Every time you say something, oh, I feel better. So in this box, we're just getting started. These are some of the things that can free you up. I want you to work on that. I want you to work on your filter. What is this other thing I put in here? Your endings. I want you to work on your endings, because you take things very hard. Almost deathly hard. So, with the rough talk and the sensitivity, that's self-esteem. I want you to work on your communication. I want you to work on your vision, how you see things. if you don't want to see things, you'll brush it under the rug, especially in finances. I want you to commit to stability, which you are. I'm just saying you can be that way. You are. You can walk away from some things and end them financially because you just didn't want to deal with something anymore. Okay, that's where that tightness comes in, okay? Because if you just freed yourself up and saved, if you can, it will free up that tightness and make it more flow. And instead of being tight, making people think you're going to have it, you have an organized and ready to pinch from what you have in order to spend. We're going somewhere. Think how you feel. We explained that. We explained that. So I want you to begin to hear things, and when you do not like them, I want you to express them, speak them immediately, but with a filter, opening up the door for new things, okay? That's good for you. So let's go into this next thing. And this next thing, it's that stability thing again, but not really your seeds. You need to plant more seeds mentally, meaning you need to find something to believe in. If you do, you need to read about faith. And I don't know anything about manifestation because I don't know what that means. I only know faith now. That's all I know. If you are into manifestation, by all means. But I want you to work on your seeds. What you want. What do you want to come into your life? What do you want to happen eternally? If you believe, if you have that kind of faith, what do you want as far as if you have children for their future? What do you want as far as right now that you can build on and take to the next level in the next year or so? That's when your seeds come in. It's your faith. It's if you can believe in it. If you can believe in it, you can make it flourish. Then that takes us back to the box, full on commit. So you have to full on commit to those finances before you can lay those seeds. Because by doing those finances and getting rid of that tightness and that instability, it's going to free you up to lay seeds. You can't lay seeds without having this organized in order to build off of it to say, I can do this. You can't have this going on and say, I can do this. Imbalancement is going to happen. You don't want that. You want to fix this in order to easily walk into the seeds and the faith. You're going to lay your own foundations and get rid of the tightness and the instability. And that's in finances, okay? So I really want you to work on your seeds, okay? I want you to work on your judgment calls. You can be stiff, girl. I want you to work. You got a lot of things. I want you to work on your judgment calls. And what I mean by that is, you may see people that may be one way and really they're another way. We're clearing things up. There's a female around you that you either communicate with them a lot about something, or you tell them a lot about your finances, or you look up to this person and you plan to head in their way. We're not going to talk about that because that's just something that you like. That's a want. So in this career thing, I want you to clear up the lifestyle. In the career box, I put seeds, career seeds, faith, and I want you to work on your judgment calls, okay? Because when you're tired, and you're not feeling all onky, you can be rough, girl. You could be rough. And then your communications make disturbances. So the judgment calls can make you seem a little off, like they could stress you because you tend to worry. And you take it internally. So we're not going to go there. So that's going to be getting fixed for you. So these are the 3 areas. Do I have more cards here? Oh, I do. Okay, let's see what else. These are the small things. These are the small things. So in that box I want to show you. Now, I want you to work on, okay, we're going to get in here. So we're not going to call that the love box. We're going to call this the abrupt box. Scratch out love. I want you to put the abrupt box. In the abrupt box, that's where you are your happiness. That's where you are your happiest. That's where you are your happiest. That's where you're comfortable. That's where you are just very happy. It's just this giving side you have when you are being very abrupt. Also, a little. You could be. You're not that controlling. You're just direct. I'm not gonna scratch that. Okay. In your abrupt box, you are your best. So what I was saying is we want to put that abrupt box. We want to put that in the life box. We want to handle the all the things I was telling you about. Now, here is the second part of it. Like you're in your happy box with There's so much stuff here that it's gonna take about 6 months to get this stuff broken. Your abrupt box, I want you to put your happiest in your life box. I want you to put how comfortable you are in your life box and how giving you are. I want you to put that in your life box, because this is how this is going to work. You're going to be putting down jealousy, endings, full-on commitment, tight stability, and think how you feel. In parentheses, I want you to put expression, okay? Being able to speak more. Now, those are the issues. I want you to equal each one of these things on how you're going to fix them, okay? How you're going to fix them. Less filter. Think before we speak. Try a savings. Knowing what you want. Stability, knowing what you want. Full on. That goes in seeds and faith. We have to clear this stuff up before that can come in. And I think how you feel. All of these things have to be, all of those words, I want you to equal it to how you're going to fix them. And I want you to use tiny, tiny, tiny ways of fixing them, because you have to live your life. You will forget about them. You will do other things, and you can forget about these things. But if we use small things to equals it to, that means you fix that. Just like, say, think how you feel. You don't even have to write that down. Practice on somebody that, somebody will call and say something smart. Instead of saying, bitch, please, you'll be like, say something else like, girl, I understand. Start with small things. Start with small things. And I want you to be in your happiest, most comfortable, giving, mind frame. That mind frame that you're in when you're in a relationship. That's what I'm saying. I want you to feel like that. Once you get those things done and equals them to what you're going to do, I want you to start working. Once you think you got those done, which there are so many ways you can solve those. I want mood swing to be comfortable and happiest. Okay? I want you to unwind the word tight. Stingy with giving. But don't literally do it. It's just going to release the pressure. It's almost like putting the blame on yourself. And then you don't really react until you hear that word again. And then you just calm down. Watch where I'm taking you, okay? I want you to incorporate all those things. Now, another area I want to work on you with is career. That's when your faith needs to come in. And we're not going to use faith right now. Your seeds. What do you want? I want you to get in. Okay, so that's the life box. I gave you everything that you need to work on currently. Jealousy, endings, full-on commitment, tight stability, think how you feel, expression. You're going to equals it to the things you're going to do to fix it. I want you to use the smallest things, but I want you to do it. I want you to do it all in the month of November, and you're going to see things come out positive with judgment calls and communications and relationships. You may be celebrating something new, but then regret it because of judgment calls. Okay? That's why I don't do readings on new people. You have to get into who you are and how your reactions are. You have to get a hold of yourself, and then you can avoid pitfalls. Ain't nothing promised. Action is everything, man. Okay? So I want you to equal it to that. But while you're doing these, I want you to work on it the whole month, not every day. I want you to work on something, because this is going to improve your mood. It's going to improve your mood swings. This is going to improve your thought process. This is going to turn your locators on. This is going to raise your self-esteem, because I want you to be in your abrupt. In that abrupt box, I want you to write happy, it's comfortable, giving. Boom. That's what we're doing. In the blank box, I want you to write finances, sensuals, and the things that we're going to do. The things that we're going to do with your child. Please commit. Now, we're not going to go too far. This is what we're working with right now. I want you to commit. These things is what's going to free you up to make solid choices in the month of February. Because if I can condition your mind to win and stir you up and get you to seeing and thinking and realizing, then you're going to solve things. But I don't want you to go solve big things. I don't want you to go to counsel. I don't want you to eat this. I don't want you to get this done in your body. I don't want you to take no stank-ass spiritual bath. I want you to solve these in the way that you created them mentally. But I have to set your mood swing right in order to get you to push on it. I want you to be in your abrupt emotions. That's where I want you to be, because your abrupt emotions is how you feel when you are in a good relationship, how you are around family, how you feel when you're feeling good, and then you get so high and somebody says something and they take you down, and then you start doing this endings thing where you may go off on them. So I want you to work on these things. These are the things that I want you to work on. I'm going to show you the chart. I want you, this is day one of SAS TV School of your merge self-improvement. This is not about readings. This is about self-reflection. We have to take these things and reincorporate them. We have to use your emotions to get you to understand where you stand with yourself. And then when you start breathing in and understand what I'm helping you with, then we can get into the reading. And then we can get into the next level. But right now, we're going to take a hold of the simplest things, fix them, and then your mind will switch. And then this month, you may see some surprises coming in, but definitely some losses. So this is what we're going to be working on. I want you to do this, please. Replay this video 150 times. Let's get started on the new you. My name is BelynneBez, and this is The Merge.